Hello friends, welcome to my channel Linux Infinity, and in the series of the Amazon, today I'm going to show you how to launch an OS or an instance on the Amazon. So let's get started. So first go aws.amazon.com. So this is the website here, and click on sign into the console. If you're not created your account now yet, just please create it, and it will ask you about your personal detail, email ID, password, address, something, and it will ask you about your credit card, debit card details, and make it 2 rupees transaction. And after confirmation, it will provide you the account of AWS. So just click sign in. So this is your console, Amazon console here in the front of me and in the front of you too. So now this is the Amazon console. So before launching a instance or OS, I'm going to show you something about the free services of Amazon. So when you create an account, if you are a new user and you are creating an account, so Amazon provide you some services for a 1 year and with some limitations. So let's see some services, what kind of services that Amazon provide. So these are the services that Amazon provide when you create your new account. So just like Amazon API gateway. So this all the services in Amazon Cloud Directory, Amazon CloudFront, Amazon Connect. So these are the because Amazon has the hundreds of services. So these are the services that Amazon provide to just be experience kind of thing that you get touch with the service and know how it's working. And this is the services Amazon EC2 for 750 hours per month, Amazon QuickSight for the analytic services, Amazon S3, Amazon Lambda, that is serverless computing, Amazon RDS, that is relation database. So these are the services that Amazon provide. So just see it, look at it, okay. And now we are back to launch our Amazon EC2. So we can launch our OS using the Amazon EC2 services. So just click on services and then here Amazon EC2. Just click on EC2. So this is your EC2 management console. So it is showing that some kind of elastic IP, snapshot, load balancer, security groups, running instances. So because you are a new user, you have not run any instance or any OS, just create click on launch instance here. Just click on it. So Amazon provide you some many OS things here, and here the OS is known as Amazon Machine Image. Okay, so Amazon provide you many image instances, so like Amazon Linux 2, Red Hat Image, SUS Linux, Ubuntu Server, Windows Images, Deep Learning provided by the Ubuntu. Okay, so many instance, many OS are here, so you can use it according to your purpose. For just example, I'm going to show you to use Red Hat Enterprise Linux 7.5. So just click on select here. After selecting it, it says select a instance type. So you have to select a instance type. So we are just selecting free tier eligible like T2 micro. That's the type name. The type is T2 micro. We can select many types are here. So we can select according to our purpose. Suppose we want like 100 CPU, 128 core CPU, and 1952 GB RAM. That is provided by Amazon only, because Amazon is world largest cloud in the world. So if you can see here, so there is a type name is x1.32x large here. So it provides 1952 GB RAM, 1952 GB RAM and 128 vCPU here, and name is x1.32x large. That is the instance type here. So it provides that capacity that a company want. Okay, so we are just selecting T2 micro and just click on next configuration instance details. Here the configuration instance details, so it shows many things, but you have to right now focus on only two things. The first is number of instance, so how number of instance of or OS you want to launch. If you want to like launch 1 2 3 4, that you whatever you want, so we are going to write type 1 and just let it right now here, all these options, just go to auto assign IP and may let it enable as it is, use subnet setting and let it enable. Okay, because it provide you a public IP whenever you launch an instance. It provide you a public IP. If you don't want that public IP, just make it disable, or just if you want, so just make it enable. So it's already enable here right now, so just make it enable and click next, add storage. So here you can add some storage, and by default it provide you the 10 GB storage size, and this storage is ephemeral. Ephemeral means is just like a C drive in your Windows. Okay, if you want to add another drive, so you just have to click volume. It will add some another drive, like the size is 8 GB. If you want 20 50 GB 52 GB, so just type the size of you want, and it will attach a EBS. By default it attach a EBS volume type. EBS means elastic block storage, that can be increased or decreased whenever you want. Okay, so right now I am not attaching it, so I'm just canceling it and just click next, add tag. So it just add tag just to know what VM that you attach. So it's just like naming of a VM. Just think about it. Just click add a name tag. So add key, because it works as a key value pair. So just key, what is key? VM1, just VM1, and value for like we say for practice. For practice here, select it and just click on next configuration security group. So here configuration security groups, it's some kind of just think about like it's like a firewall. So what kind of that type of protocol that you want to allow, which this instance to outside of the world you want to connect. So by default every machine on the Amazon is SSH enabled. So you can see here I have do not attach this SSH, it is by default is working. Okay, so this is a new security group, and it suppose if you want to run a server on your Amazon instance, so if you want to, so that for make it allow like a user want to connect the, so you just add a rule here. So just what kind of rule you have to make, like HTTP rule. If you allowing a web for a web server for either 480 and 443 for HTTPS. For now I'm not attaching any other type of rule here, so I'm just closing it, and now review launch. So it will show you warning that is this open to world, because there was a custom IP 0.0.0.0/0. It means outside the whole world. So anybody in the whole world can connect with my instance if it knows my password and my public private key. Okay, so Amazon is more focused on the security also. So this is a warning for that. So now it will show you all that you have selected, your instance launch type, instance details, storage, and tags. Okay, now just click on launch. And now here, uh, how the thing is that whenever instance is launched, that how can you connect with your instance? Because of SSH, and Amazon doesn't provide you the password. If you have seen that at this at the step 7 you didn't get any password for that machine. So now the Amazon working for the security more focused only, that it provides a connection between the authentication is for the public key and the private key. Okay, so Amazon have consist of the public key and provide us a private key that we have. So we have make a private key. It uses some kind of algorithm, some kind of RSA, DSA kinds of algorithm. So we now here we have to create a key pair. So just if you are a new, just we have already created, so just use that. If you are not, just create a new key pair and just give a key pair name. So I'm just writing the Linux Infinity 14 anything, and click on download key pair. So your private key is downloaded, and that extension is .pem format. Okay, and now just click on launch instance. So this is your instance ID. Just click on it. So you can see here, this is your instance ID, instance type, availability zone. I will talk about later about the availability zone here. So this is your instance is being launching right now. Its state is pending. So it takes some time, like 2 to 3 minutes to launch it. So let us launch, and I'm going to tell you about something, that how will you connect with this instance. So it's very easy to connect. There are the two way of connecting. Suppose if you are using the Windows system, so you have to connect it using putty kind of something, because SSH is don't enable in the Windows system by default, and you can connect is another way is Linux system. So because Linux is already is SSH enable, so right now I'm here to connect with putty, because I'm using Windows right now here, so I can connect with putty. So the thing is that putty don't support .pem format. So here's a PAM format, that putty don't support PAM format. Putty support .ppk format. So we have to convert .pam format to .ppk format. So the thing is, this is my key. I'm just copying it on my desktop and paste it. So now thing is that I have to convert .pam to .ppk. For that I'm using .puttygen. So there's a software puttygen. So what I have to just have to load an exiting private key, because we have private key. So I have just to load it. Just click on load it and click on desktop, and it is looking for ppk format. Just we have to create .pam.ppk. It's just a method of create transferring, just like .14 .pam. Hit OK and save private key. Click on yes and select desktop, and name, what name, so Linux Infinity 14.pam, because it's already in PAM format. So just click .ppk, or just put the name. It will by default save type is .ppk. So I've already typed ppk and save. So you can see there that .pam format, and just close it. So let's see our instance is launched or not. So the status is checking. It is not launched now yet. It is initializing. So just wait for 1 minute or so. You can see here your public DNS IP v4 is your public DNS IP, and your public IP is here. So the two things that is you are using to connect with SSH. So if you want to connect, like if you are going to connect, so you have to use this public IP, because this have this public IP. So you are going to use this. Okay. So I have just copied. Just me copy it, because now your instance is ready to connect. So just click on putty and type your host name or IP address. I'm just pasting a IP address here. This is my IP address, and port is 22 because I'm using SSH. And click on now, click on SSH and then plus sign. Then click on auth and browse, and attach a .ppk format file. Okay, then click on open. Okay, and now click on open. Yes. So we have just connected with the Amazon instance. Okay, so the thing is that one thing is there that Amazon doesn't provide us the root access. So how what username how can access with the Amazon account? So the case is here. So now if you will see the when instance is launched and you will click on connect here, you will see the method that how can you connect with the putty and using with the Linux system. So here you can see that your uh, username is EC2 iPhone user. It's your username. Okay, at the rate your DNS name. Because your DNS name is IP4 is and Linux SSH I Linux pam because Linux support PAM format, so we can directly connect it with the private key that is in PAM format. Okay, if you are using just so putty connect with the PPK format. Putty don't support PAM format. Okay, so just close it because if you know the username is EC2 user. So just go and type EC2 user and then click enter. So here you are connected with the Amazon instance. So let me just make some changes. I am just making font changes. So you can see here your this is your Amazon instance and the IP your private IP is 170.31.40.122 because have you as a private IP is your private IP and this public IP is this. So now you can run a command here like you have want to check the ID because you are not at the root because your ID is 1000. If you are working as a root, so your ID is 0 because Amazon doesn't provide you the root power, is provide you, so you can use sudo here. For example, if you want to install some server like web server, so you can use Apache server. So I'm just using Apache server installing. So is refused. You need to be root to perform this command. For that, I'm going to use sudo yum install Apache and then hit enter. So Amazon doesn't provide you the root power, but it provide you to sudo power to work as a root. So now if you want to work or install any server, like make a server, so you can use with the root power like sudo. So thank you for watching this. Now as like I've show you, you can launch many instance as you want, like Windows. So I will make a video on Windows that how to launch a Windows image on the Amazon. So actually the procedure of Windows you connecting Windows is different. So I'll make a window video on that also. So thank you for watching this. I hope you liked this video.